We need to pay attention to the next couple of days for Bitcoin because it will dictate if Bitcoin decides to pump to a certain price level or it will dump to newer lows. What do I mean by that? Well, make sure to stick around to find out. With that said, this is DC Trading. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn post notifications. With that said, let's get right into it. So right now we're looking at the daily time frame. And what we seen was a slight reversal because we created a falling wedge, which is bullish. But as you guys know, it did break out to the downside and is struggling to keep above. As I said, if we keep above 17,000, it is perfect for a quick pump. So yes, what do I mean by this? Well, guys, right now it is consolidating. It is waiting for the big news. Yes, guys, what big news? Well, you got to remember on December 14th, which is in 4 days, the Fed will have their meeting, and this will dictate what is next for Bitcoin. Will it pump? Will it dump? As you guys know, Jerome Powell did say that they can expect a slowdown in interest rate hikes as soon as December. And guys, this is the perfect time to see a Bitcoin rally to the upside before we see Bitcoin dump. But I want to make this clear, guys. I just want to make this very, very clear that long term right now, I am not bullish on Bitcoin. This is, because of the macroeconomics, the whole world is suffering right now and it's going to get worse. I'm telling you guys, it's going to get worse. But we have to see a rally just because there's always pullbacks when, we see dumps or pumps. So yes, this is the perfect time to see Bitcoin quickly, drastically pump to the upside. How high, guys? Well, I do believe we will see, if we have good news from the Fed meeting, we will see pumps to 18, possibly 20,000 just because of all the hype we're creating from the Fed meeting. It can pump to 20,000 right here, guys. But from what I'm drawing these lines from the past, it looks like we'll probably go to 19,500. That is the top. We might break through just for a quick second and then a dump, guys. Yes. So we need to be aware, be careful, prepare yourself for the Fed meeting because there's going to be a lot of volatility during this time. But right now we are setting up very well. Guys, as you guys can see, we're setting up this falling wedge for a pump and then a rejection around this area. So as long as we stay right now above 17,000, it is bullish short term, guys. Remember that, guys. Bullish short term because of Jerome Powell and the Fed meeting. So yes, as you guys can see, I do expect a quick, guys, a very quick pump to the upside within a couple hours on December 14th, which is why you guys need to write down the dates, save the dates, and make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, because I will be updating you guys on every single move the Fed do along with Bitcoin. So make sure to stick around because you can make a lot of money on shorting and longing Bitcoin based off the news. So this is an obvious buy the rumors, sell that, you know what I'm saying. But as you guys can see, we are consolidating right here. We're waiting for the next volatile move to the upside or downside. But as long as we stay above 17,000, we should be perfectly fine. If we take a closer look on the 4-hour charts, let's see right here. We did manage to retest this area, got rejected again, guys. As you guys can see, we did get rejected because there's not a lot of volume and it's prepping for a quick downfall. As you guys can see, we did cross, or we're about to cross on the MACD, along with the RSI is very high. It's at 60. So it's almost overbought. So we might see, a quick down to 17,000 just before the meeting, just to scare a lot of you guys. But We need to be aware of what is to come. Are we creating this head and shoulders? Probably not, just because we're buying the rumors, selling the news. So that is all I have, guys. You need to prepare for December 14th because this will dictate what happens to Bitcoin. Do we see a pump or dump? Obviously, if we do see bad news and Jerome Powell is harsh and just decides to raise interest hikes again aggressively, well, guys, expect the stock market, expect the macroeconomics, expect Bitcoin to suffer, guys, because of what is to come in the near future for the economics, for the financial system, for everything right now, guys. This is very bad. We're going to see a lot of people lose jobs. There are going to be people laid off. This is bad right now. This is why I'm saying learn how to short and long Bitcoin so you can make money on both sides. That's why I subscribe. But right here, it does look very concerning. This is why I'm saying it's going to be very volatile on December 14th. But let's just say it goes bad. We can see a retest around 15,500 again, which is the lowest since 2021. We can definitely see lower lows, guys, on this because of the news and what it means in the future, the near future, guys. But moving on to Bitcoin long term, I'm talking about in 10 years. Guys, we need to pay attention to CBDCs. I'm telling you guys, a lot of countries are rolling out CBDCs right now because they're trying to control you. They're trying to control your financial freedom. They're trying not to give you any freedom because once they control your money, that means they control you, guys. This is why we need to be aware of CBDCs. Go buy yourself some Bitcoin or other cryptos that are decentralized because they won't be able to control you. What do I mean by this? Well, guys, in Nigeria, they're banning ATM cash withdrawals of $45 a day and $225 per week from ATMs because they're trying to roll out CBDCs and force the citizens of Nigeria to use CBDCs to experiment, to see what, just to see what's going on. This is why I'm telling you guys, buy yourself some Bitcoin before it's too late, before it's very expensive, guys. I'm telling you, they're trying to scare you away from buying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. These institutions, these banks, what they're doing is scaring you, telling you to keep away from it so then the price can lower and they can buy even more and control it. And then, raise the price of Bitcoin. So once it's at $1 million or 500,000 for one Bitcoin, we won't be able to afford it. This is why I'm telling you guys, be aware of what is going on right now. And if you want to learn about CBDCs, I'm going to teach you guys the pros and cons, what it means for the financial system, what it can do, all that stuff, guys. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. With that said, that's all I have for today. Be aware of what's to come for Bitcoin because we're going to see a mega pump. We can possibly see a mega pump, or we can see a dump and see newer lows. Yes. With that said, this is DC Trading. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.